Whew, damn, people. If y'all could only see what I'm seeing right now, y'all would be like, what in the hell is going on? But I guess we'll get to that here in just a minute. Oh, but as always, I know what y'all come for at the beginning. I'm always going to give it to you. So, for the smoothest transitions in the vaping show game, here we go, kids.
Smooth transition.
God damn, that shit smooth as hell.
That's
What is
right.
going on, folks? Hold on. I'll say that here again just a second. Let me do this and let me do that. Now, let's do this. What is going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show number 238. Yes, we are still ahead of the vape team. If Brian's watching, I'm certain he's probably pretty pissed about that, but it's all good. It's all good. So, let's go ahead and get buffets out the way first. Take it away, Mark.
My trailer's rolling the other way now. We parked it on a hill. I don't know why I'm doing buffets because it's the same stuff. Minikin V2 with the RDA, not made for vaping. We got the. I'm not using this on the clutch. It's just sitting there until I rewick it. The clutch and the trilogy. Once again, they're not being used together. And then we got the Aegis Whatchamathinger. And then I got to put a build in this awesome little GT4 that I bought from Mr. Garlington. Woohoo! Juice. We got some Marshmallow the One. Da, 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 and some of that. Well, actually, no, we don't have that yet, but that's going to be in the trilogy. There you go. Take it away, SD.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, I'm Mike.
Mike, my bad.
I am getting a little seasick from, the back and forth of your. Not now. We're gonna do it in a little bit. Not now. We'll fix it in a little bit. All right. So I'm vaping on the thing that I'm not supposed to show, but since Mark keeps on showing it, I'll show it too.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, we're not supposed to show it. Oops. So I'm vaping on that. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm also vaping on the clutch. Got the blue black going on. Rebirth with some Taffy Splash Blue Raz in that. Also vaping on the Boxer Classic Intake Dual. Some Raspberry Custard in that. Also vaping on, I think it's called the Bennett Custom Squonker. I'm not sure. I think that's what it's called. And on top of it, I got the Turin Max RDTA squonking in an RDTA. I also got Taffy Splash in that ass. Vaping on that. What else? Oh, I busted out an oldie, but a goodie. That sounds good. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Drop RDA on the Clutch Green and Black edition.
Holy shit.
Going on there. Inside that, we got some strawberry donuts in there. And where's the other thing I was vaping on? Oh, there it is. We got the Keys Solomon or Salomon Mesh RTA on the Segeli 213. Inside there, I think I got this stuff blended. Some of that blended stuff in there. And little cuckoo action on the side. That's it. Take it away. That's the whoa, hold up. Nick McMinn, he says Rip reviewed it and Geek Vape made him take it down. Rip screwed up, so he's got it in private.
Oh, he didn't take it down.
What? No, he didn't take it down. He made it private.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he jumped the gun on it. He wasn't supposed to do a video on it. Go ahead, ST. Let's hear it.
That was funny. Yeah, I'm kind of same as Mark. Same stuff. Boxer and Trilogy together there. This has got to be my new little mouth to lung gent right there. The Precisio and the Asmodus Colossal. What else have I got? Oh, yes. I've got them in all colors, all flavors, all everything that Anakin I owe. And you can't forget this little precious thing right here. The clutch with the profile version 1.5 on there. And yes, you can vape mesh on this device right here. I've been noticing some people asking, is he really doing that? Yes, you can do it. Juices I'm vaping. Still, I'm almost done, but I've still been rocking this one right here. I'm not as fast as some people. I can't put 100 mils down in like a day. It takes me a little while, but that's rocking in that trilogy. Also doing a little pistache tonight, and that strawberry donut from Mr. Royal, Mr. Joe Turner. And I think I got another one sitting around here, but I don't know what it is, and I'm not looking for it at the moment. But anyway, hold on. Adrian just said, no one is selling the Precision no more. That is complete shit. I gave you the site to go to. They are sitting there right now for sale. I don't know what you're looking at.
It's too cheap to buy them.
That's exactly what it is, and he's trying to make it sound like nobody's selling them, but good try anyway. So,
you can buy chicken every day for lunch, but you can't spend money on vaping.
That's, I don't get that, but, well, I do get that with him, but maybe that's what goes on at Costco anyway. But, so, before we get show cranked up, we're going to spend a little time with Mark right off the bat. We tried to tell Mark in private, I think a couple of nights, Mark, your shit is crooked. And he
right there. Stop.
He wouldn't believe us.
Oh, that last. Whoa. That's it. You did it.
Holy shit, you nailed it on the first shot, son.
You did it.
I could see it. It's a pain trying to get behind there. And
you're good.
There we go. We're straight.
Now, hold on. Why in the hell did you not do that the night that we
That's what I'm saying. I think someone's coming in here and fucking with it purposely, because I swore I had it set perfect. Shit's moving around in here.
Lord. Why does it look crooked now?
Don't even fucking say that.
Mark shit's been off for a while now, and people was even trying to tell him last night, and he didn't believe it. And then he finally started. He was messing with shit, but wasn't looking at chat, and he nailed it. He got it right, and everybody was trying to tell him, but then it just went back to the way it was, and then he was kind of like, fuck it, I ain't messing with it. But
I asked Angela, she's like, oh, it's straight. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And then we went live. It's crooked.
I don't know, dude. I don't get it. Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Nick. So we're going to do this first off. We're going to start it like this. Everybody tonight, if you're feeling up to it, let's go ahead and donate $5. And we are going to get Adrian off the cigarettes.
Yep.
Adrian's been on the cigarettes pretty hard. He just dumped roughly over $100 into 2 cartons of cigarettes.
Damn, that's cheap.
He works at Costco, so I think he gets a little bit of a discount on his cigarettes there. So, because he's buying them in bulk. But anyway.
He's the only smoker that watches this show.
I know. He's the only smoker that'll sit in the Zoom room with a bunch of people vaping, and he's sitting there smoking cigarettes like they're, about to quit making them or something like that. But
thanks, Adrian.
I don't know. So, it's one of those content-filled nights. You know this show. We've always bringing the content to you. So, where do we want to begin? Do we want to begin with what we seen this morning, or do we want to begin somewhere else? We got a few things going on today. I wasn't quite sure if I was even going to bring this up, but there might be some people that haven't heard that. We'll get to that here in just a second. Let me give a big shout out to my boy Stephen Garlington. Thank you for the donation there. He says hashtag for Adrian, and yes, Mark finally got his.
Is this a clone, Steven? Because I feel like it's a clone.
Did
I pay full price for a clone?
Yep.
If anybody could get you to buy one, it would be Steven, because Steven's got that real honest face, and he, real good nature about him. So he could probably screw you pretty damn easy. So
there's a sticker inside on the build deck that says "Made in China," and that was kind of a hint that it's a clone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
An advocate for liberty. Oh, that wasn't juice. I get condensation. I have bottom airflow, so the condensation goes inside there. Weird.
Condensate. Ooh, black.
Thank you for the donation there, Black Cat White Face. Hashtag quit smoking for Mayfield.
Yeah.
I think Adrian's almost gotten scared and ran out of here. But Adrian, this is what the community does. They come together and they want you to quit smoking, man. You've just got to admit the problem yourself and just nip it in the bud, man. Be done with it. So,
we're getting cigarette money from him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You also had one from Stephen Garlington.
I got it. So let's go ahead and start off with today's events. So it looks like Vicious Ant kind of tried to throw one out there at Mr. Hayes this morning. I don't believe the video is available anymore, but I don't know, folks. It looks like we might have us a little bit of a Royal Rumble going over on that side of things. But
So I haven't followed all this. So I heard that Jay Hayes said that Vicious Ant stole his idea for an RTA. So now what did they do? Did they put like proof that they didn't steal it today, or what was going on?
Well, that was kind of the funny thing, that Vicious Ant made a video and really didn't talk at all about that, but they talked about an older situation with a mod that he was working on with them, that there was just some stuff in there. Not sitting here trying to hash it up. Again, the video is gone. It was pulled down, but it looks like I don't know if Vicious Ant is going on like full attack on somebody or not. You never know what people will do. I was kind of shocked though to see a company make a video like that though.
Yeah, it's their deflecting, I think.
Yeah.
They're talking about something that has nothing to do with what the issue at hand is.
It's you just typically don't see stuff like that. Typically, company just keeps their mouth shut and do what they do, but I don't know. So, but Vicious Ant is not the typical company. It's not a company that's putting out, shit tons of product. They deal more with customizing stuff. But I was a little shocked to see the video they put out. So I got a feeling there might be a little bit of back and forth going on there, possibly. But that was what I seen this morning.
The video was taken down for copyright infringement by Jay.
Yeah.
Wait, so
because they were playing parts of his video, I believe, in that video.
Reported it for what? Why would he?
They were going on his old videos.
Oh,
at clips, and the thing is that he's his name, his logo, everything is trademarked, and it shows in the video, so they not allowed to show it.
Yeah, but if they're doing a video trying to defend themselves,
don't matter.
But the thing was, they weren't defending themselves. That's true, but again, they weren't really defending themselves about the subject at hand. They were like pulling up other shit.
It was more of a bashing thing.
Yeah. So thank you for the donation there, Sheboygan Late Night Show. God damn, we got a lot of Sheboygan stuff going on. Sheboygan Late Night Show now has a real channel.
Does he?
That's what the donation says. So, and apparently that's Sheboygan Adult Store. I forget exactly what that thing was because I see where the donation's coming from. So, unless we got more Sheboygans over there in the UK, I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's something going on there.
They have an actual channel with shows. Wow.
Whose shows are on there?
Sheboygan's Late Night Show is what it's called. I'm assuming it's what it's called.
It's called Taxi Driver Confessions. Isn't he a cab driver?
I'm not sure.
Dude, he hangs out in your room with you.
No, this ain't the German.
Yes, it is. He's from the UK.
I don't see him in the videos though.
Oh, I don't know. Isn't it him? Or is it somebody else now?
I think it's somebody else.
He even paid you with UK money.
Yeah.
Pounds.
I don't think. This is someone different, I think.
You don't even know how this guy looks. That's
He
the
just
sad
said
part.
he just said it's Mick. Follow us. Thank you.
Yeah, it's someone different. The other
So,
guy's like German, I think.
I don't know. But
Alrighty.
anyway, we love all the Sheboygans out there. We love you all. Oh, now he's saying I am. He's holding his hand up. Or is that chicken feet?
He's the cab driver.
Oh. Two, I don't know if this gentleman's still watching, but I seen him in the chat right before we got started. Big shout out to Big K, Big Kevin out there. Everybody knows him as K Tech. I think he might have just got his internet working again, so he was able to actually type in the chat, but he might not be here anymore. So
Can I respond to something? Kenny B says not defending VA, but they could use the video. Fair use. If that's the case, then why did YouTube take it down?
yeah.
Well, from what I understand, you can use other videos up to 60 seconds.
Right, but
and then you have to stop it.
But did you not hear
them
Mike
to take down the video? Obviously, they didn't go by the rules, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah,
that's it. That's the way it works, I guess.
Well, also, Mike said that his logo's trademarked, and maybe it can't
He's
be
trademarked.
Yeah,
yeah, but can you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Get a video down that quick. You know,
I don't know. Either way, it got taken down by YouTube. So where did it get taken down by YouTube?
So that started the day off, and I had somebody kind of notify me that there was a video up, so I caught it before it came down. But then as time passed on, something else popped up that I completely forgot was going to happen today. The inauguration of the very first Vapin' Fagan vlog.
And it was horrible.
Dude, man, I fell asleep watching it. I never fell asleep before watching your content.
I had to watch it twice. I fell asleep twice. That's why I didn't go on this channel, went on my other channel because I thought it was so horrible. But we kind of know what we did wrong. We know what we got to do to make it a bit more entertaining. So the next one will be a hell of a lot better.
The butt crack was funny though.
That was good. So a lot of times, like right before, let me do this real quick. Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Louie. Love out to my man Louie. Not for Adrian, but for ST's Ravens season tickets. LOL. Hell yeah, baby.
Read the comment under Louie's thing, vaping with Vic, so Mark could understand.
Fair use only applies for videos for reactions. Under law, permission has to be asked if there is more than one clip being used. Fair use laws changed in 2019.
Ah, okay. So if you're using them for a reaction video.
Okay, well, you have a better understanding now.
There we go. Thank you, Vic.
All right. So
damn, CB fell into a coma watching your vlog. That's fucked up.
Dude, it was tiring and boring. I told you our weekend was fucking boring as hell. Like,
well,
I don't know why we decided to start the vlog that weekend because it was a horrible weekend, but
here is something that I typically do before I look at a YouTube video. So you got all your little videos laid out. I always look at that timestamp at the bottom to see how long a video is that I'm about to jump into. And I looked at Mark's and I thought that my eyes might have been jacked up or something, but I think I seen something like 59 minutes. And I was like, 59 minutes. Holy crap. I've only got little small sections in the day that I can look at shit. I'm like, man, I'm going to have to bust this vlog up for the rest of the day looking at bits and pieces of it. But,
way too long. But that's kind of how my vape videos started off. They used to be like 30, 35 minutes.
I remember they were long.
And now I got them down to under 10 minutes of video.
But like we just spoke about right before the show got started, that was Mark's first one. Everybody's got to start somewhere. So that was his first official one. He kind of seen, some of the errors of his ways and things that he'll change up. But I got to admit, even though that was pretty long and there was some dry shit off in there, if there's one person that can pull off a funny vlog, it's going to be Mark. So
it will get better, I promise you.
I'm telling you, Mark, don't let me down on the second one, because if you do, I'm calling your ass out and staying on your ass. But
definitely won't.
But if the second one goes off without a hitch, I will be starting up my vlogging channel.
Yep.
I'm hoping the second one goes viral and I get like 1 million subs.
I told him to watch some of my vlogs so you get tips.
Oh man, but the shit is not easy to do. For people that watch YouTube, watching YouTube is like eating mashed potatoes. You just sit there and eat them. It's easy. Making videos are not easy. I don't care what you do. If you're doing reviews, if you're doing shows, if you're out filming yourself, you got to keep content going. You got to be interesting for people.
Yep.
It's not easy work. And like doing a vlog, people just don't want to see silence and you sitting there with a freaking camera in your face. They want to hear you talk. They want to see you do funny things. They want you to keep, that.
Like you should have opened up the window, trying to start yelling at people.
Dude.
And having Angela yelling at you, that kind of shit. That's what it kept it.
And that was the thing. The few times I seen you put the window down and you were by like the cops or something like that, I said, here he goes. He's about to do one of his trademark yelling and screaming or do something off the chain.
Yep.
And it was silence. Nothing happened. I was like, son of a bitch, what is he doing?
I was bad. I almost didn't put it up, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just put it up, and then I could learn from this. So,
hold up. Vape and Bachelor just reminded me of something I wanted to ask you. In the chat, the boxes. Were your address on those boxes?
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
I know.
You don't get into trouble.
Yeah, but I don't think someone's gonna dig in the dumpster to get my info. So I say, fuck it. I just throw them in there.
I want you to know something, and I think you know this already. You realize that you can be fined a very hefty fine for dumping your trash into a dumpster.
Which I think is really stupid because it's garbage. Like it's going into a garbage.
But that company pays. That company
know.
pays for that dumpster to throw their trash in it, not everybody else's shit.
That's theft too.
What?
You're actually stealing their space for that garbage. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I know you get
because I pay for my wife's business. We pay for the garbage, a monthly fee.
Well, what sucks is we're only allowed one garbage can here. And since I get so many boxes of shit, there's nowhere to put the fucking boxes at. So
yes.
It's like,
hold on.
You
Yes,
don't
Lorenzo.
break your boxes and tie them up. And
we do, but with one garbage can and just having regular garbage.
Well, the boxes don't go in the garbage can. The boxes tied up go on the side.
They have to go. They only take shit that's in the can itself.
Do you not? You have one of those big cans you can roll out, right?
Yep.
All right. That's what I've got. And I live in a house full of people and we manage week by week. How can you?
I don't know. We always have a fucking full bag of garbage by the end of the day. I don't know how.
Wow.
I wonder it myself.
Is it because it's all the shit you throw away that you get? Like
that's a separate garbage bag altogether.
And then on top of it, he's got his son throwing the garbage. So his son could get fucking arrested.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking great role model.
So I can just tell the cop, like, oh, my son didn't know any better. I'm sorry. And we can just drive along.
Oh, gosh. I don't think that's going to fly anymore, Mark, because your son is about your size. He looks like an adult now. I haven't seen Marcus in a while. And when I seen that, dude, he did. He's gotten big, man. I'm like, oh, shit. Yep. But anyway,
that's in a trailer park. Hell no.
That right there. Oh man, it was like I said. It had a lot of good parts in it, but
yeah,
there was kind of a lot of parts that. And I guess what sucks is too. Here's another thing about vlogging, and I guess kind of knowing what you can and can't do. So every time that you said that you were about to do something, I was getting hyped up. Like when Mama and Daddy Fagan were about to be what I thought maybe in the video, I was thinking, this is going to be great. And then bam, the video gets cut and that never got put in.
Yep.
Then the massage thing's coming up. I'm going, well, I know he can get a video in there. He can have Angela do it kind of secretly or whatever.
Yep.
Next thing you know, bam, we're back in the van. Well, we just had the massage. I'm like,
yeah, that's
dude,
all the wrong things to do. You don't even mention the massage.
I know.
Because if you're mentioning it, you're like setting us up. We're gonna see Kevin.
Yeah.
Then nothing. It's like what?
when I watched it, I'm like, I was so like disappointed about so many parts. I'm like, wow, this is bad.
Like you guys should have went to Walmart and had Angela, or I don't think you want your son around, but anyway, have Angela holding the camera and you could just start doing crazy shit in Walmart.
The next one's destined to be better.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Damn it! What was I just gonna say?
Oh, we didn't even say anything, ST. We don't even do vlogs.
No, I don't. But I have watched them, and I know
hard.
It is hard, and I know what I like to see. And honestly, when Mark did that, I thought about it today. I really started collectively in my mind thinking, could I do a vlog and throw enough content into it to where it would be interesting and keep it up? Because I don't want to just do one and then be like, okay, I tried, fuck it. Or just do one and then people like, well, hey, I'm ready to see another one. And if I'm working so much or whatever, I can't put one out for another few weeks. I want to stay consistent with that right there. And I don't know if I could or not. But
it's even harder to do one when you don't have a life. Like when you have nothing, you don't do anything. It's hard to have a vlog.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Like, I go to the store and I come home. That's it. Like, how can you turn that into fun? But
yeah, because I'm not one of those people that, like, on some of these vloggers that they get involved in so many things in their community that they can film a lot of stuff. They know people, and you know, it's cool to watch and see them interact with other people and doing things. About the most I can give you out of a vlog is maybe, other than you seeing me sitting here, which I wouldn't do a vlog right here, I would have a camera mounted up in my truck, driving somewhere and talking. Might be out somewhere shooting a gun somewhere, but I can only do that for so long. You know, there's not a whole lot of things that I get involved with simply because I work a whole lot, so it's hard for me to get out and do it. But I do have that energy when I would like to do it, though. I mean,
yeah,
it's fun because, like I said, I love to watch other people's stuff, man. It's cool to watch stuff like that. But
a few more shots and I'll be able to tell if it's for me or not.
now that was now there's somebody you can finally call Stefan. That was funny as hell watching Mark waddle through the grocery store. I thought that was cool. Yeah, he was kind of pulling, and there was even one shot. It was that $100 shot that I got to see Mark's little grocery cart full of nothing but junk.
Yeah,
there wasn't a goddamn healthy thing in there. It was like,
was it
fucking donuts, chips, all kind of shit about to overflow that motherfucker.
Patrick King says all of Mark's vlogs will be used eventually in court as evidence when he's arrested.
Hell yeah. Oh man, but
like the chick that had the Air Jordan tattoo on her neck. Like I wish I would have took the camera and asked her if I see it.
I was kept on waiting for you to just grab your camera and get a sneak.
Yep.
Now hold on. Let me ask you this: why is it like when we're as the group together, we're wherever we're at, you have no problem filming whoever, a complete stranger talking massive shit, but here it is, you're in your own backyard pretty much.
I think that's what it is. I'm
with
in my own
free
backyard.
Range of a camera and can get away with it.
Being in my own backyard, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bit more cautious because I live right down the street as opposed to being like in another state.
Because you know you're going to be a repeat customer at Dunkin' Donuts.
Could be. Here comes that fat fuck spitting his coffee.
Yep. What are you using? The new GoPro? Or
the old one?
And microphone, built-in mic?
No, the one I have, I forgot which one it is.
No, I kept hearing him say something about he was worried about the snow was going to mess his mic up or some shit like that.
What do you have? What kind of mic is it?
The Sennheiser mic. This one. That one.
All right. Oh, so you got attachment. You got a cage for it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you walked around with that big setup right there.
Yeah.
That's not that big. The microphone is bigger than everything else.
Well, now for like something like that, walking around a grocery store, did you have people giving you looks that you could see?
No, a few people looked. I didn't mean. I just ignored them, or I just didn't notice them. One or the other.
Yeah. See, for you, it's kind of easy because you can't see when people are staring at you.
Yep.
But the hardest part of a vlog, of being with the camera out, is dealing with people that just stop and stare at you like as if you're an alien.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Well, I noticed when you started singing your little fried chicken song and you were getting kind of in the congested area that some people weren't even really paying any attention to you. I'm like, okay, well, they must be used to this guy being here, or, that's just how everybody acts in the store. But
like in this area, if someone's crazy, people usually don't look at him. It's best not to like look at the person.
They're afraid that the shit's about to break out.
Yeah, and they just keep walking and ignore him.
Damn, that was pretty. Some of it was pretty funny, but like I said, so you've got where are y'all going to do your shooting on the next episode?
We're going downtown this weekend.
That should be good.
I'm going to my doctor's office. I'm going to attempt to bring the camera in there so we can get my blood work results, see if I'm dying or not, and then we might cruise through the ghetto too, like deep ghetto.
Mark, are you planning on getting the new GoPro?
The one with all the attachments?
Yes. Yeah. I need somebody to get it so I can decide whether I want to buy it. So can you buy it and let me know if it's good?
I would have bought it if all the attachments were available, but they're not available yet, which sucks.
I'm thinking about getting one.
Dude, I'm now here we go. We'll talk about cameras for a second. So we all kind of seen the GoPro 8 come out at the same time. Well, there's attachments you can buy for this thing, which after it's all said and done, you're going to drop a pretty penny after you get all the stuff.
It's a lot of money too, right? What does it
come
out to?
You're coming out to about $700 something after it's all said and done. But
I'm wondering if that the mic, that what do you call it again? That
it's the little carriage that goes in there, but it has the little boom mic in it.
Yes, that one, that module, whatever they call it. I can't remember the correct name, but I wonder if that microphone is any good. If it is, that's gonna be that's like the best vlogging setup.
Yeah. In my opinion. So if y'all have not seen the attachments or know what we're talking about and you want to know, I'll go ahead and tell you. So the GoPro 8 just came out not too long back. And they're selling attachments for it. So you've got a little carriage that the GoPro goes in that has a mic built to it. And they have a little flip up front facing monitor. So if you are into vlogging, you can see yourself and, all this and that. Now, the big dispute is, well, DJI has got the Osmo Action, which actually has a built-in front-facing camera on it. But after seeing a lot of reviews, the actual quality between the GoPro and the Osmo's still lacking just a hair. And there it is, Mike showing you all the attachments on there. There's even a little light attachment you can buy to put on this also.
So as you can see, you have right there built-in shotgun mic on that module.
My only thing about the attachments is like once you get all that shit, that price adds up to it.
Yeah, and the display folds up and folds down. So you have double display. This one folds over the actual display that's on the camera. Because this case all around, it is a separate case. And I think do the lenses? No, the lenses don't come off of this one.
The lens does not come off this particular one to where they have in the past. So there again, a lot of people have said, well, I wouldn't get it because if you scratch the glass on it, automatically you're going to have to send it off to GoPro to get it fixed to where in the past you could take that off.
And there it is without the module around it. They show the front and then they show the back. The back has the display on it.
Yeah, I mean, you figure the camera is going to be probably $399, and then each module is going to be like $150.
Well, it's one module.
Oh,
one module has the display and the mic built into it.
Okay.
Yes. Now that module is what, $200?
No. The module's actually cheap. I think the module itself is like about $75.
Oh, so it's going to cost you under $500 for the camera and the module.
And for the module, but if you put the little monitor on top,
The monitor comes with that module.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's a separate.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's why it all racks up there. Yeah. So it does. It adds up pretty quick. Now I've seen Tenacious. I see what you're saying. I've seen some other people. I don't have any of these. The only GoPro I've got is just the which one is that one? The little 5 or whatever it is. So I don't even have the new ones at all. But when the GoPro 8 came out, I'd already been looking at the Osmo Action for a little while, and a lot of people out there that do reviews on cameras have put in them head to head with one another. Now, of course, there are some on there that say, oh, the Osmo Action by far blows away the GoPro 8, but then you got a lot of people that love the GoPro and say it's so much better than Osmo. So it's always that situation.
I got to watch videos on it, but Jason Witt's like, just go buy it. It's not a point of just go buy it. I don't want to buy something. I've already done it. I have my other camera. What's the one I have?
You've got the little Osmo Pocket.
Yeah.
I got the Osmo Pocket, and it just sits. I don't use it.
Yeah.
The thing with GoPro cameras, when they update them, they're usually firmware updates. They don't update the actual camera itself. Like the past 2 or 3 of them have been the exact same, except for software updates.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody's looking for an Osmo Pocket, barely used, and I got like a few attachments. I even bought the microphone attachment.
Yeah, Mike's got a little rig set up with his now.
Yep.
So
email me if you're interested.
You know, I was going to ask you, are you selling your RX camera or no?
My RX.
The Sony?
Yes.
You are selling it?
Yep.
Okay.
Why, you want that?
Yeah, I might want it if we can come up with a deal.
Here we go with the deals. Well, let's do the dealing after the show.
How about we do this?
Uh-oh.
How about?
Here we go. 6,400.
Let's make a deal.
I'll
give you my RX and my A6600 for your A7 III and $300.
I could do that, I think. Yeah, we'll talk after the show.
Wow, deals being made left and right up in here.
Oh,
yeah. Dakota, if there is, I have not seen that. He says, isn't there a GoPro Max 8? I haven't heard of the Max 8. All I've heard is the GoPro 8, but I'm not to say that you're wrong, but I have not heard of that one yet. But here we are. We've turned into the camera show tonight. So, but these are the kind of things that we talk about in private a lot, you know, camera shit, all kind of different array of camera shit, you know, just everything. But if I was going to do the vlogging thing, that's what I would want to do it with. Something like a GoPro, whatever, something very lightweight, something with good camera quality. Because I've seen some of the reviews, especially for the GoPro, and it's set up in its finest resolution, and the quality is unreal on it. It is pretty badass looking. So you can pull off some pretty badass shit with a little action cam, but
trying to use like a mirrorless camera or DSLR and doing a vlog is impossible. It's so big. You got to constantly change the settings. With like a GoPro, it's just automatic, small.
And if you want to be kind of stealthy in some areas, you don't have this big, massive mirrorless camera set up to where, you know, very lightweight, easy to deal with on like a GoPro side of things. But, you know, I don't know. Anyway. So hopefully so are you going to do this, like drop it next Sunday, or are you going to make folks wait a few days after the weekend, or how you think that's going to play out?
I'm hoping to have him up like on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. You're going to make it like
Sunday. Like I'm hoping to have him on this channel once they get better. So I think the next one I'll put it on this channel. That was just like a tester teaser, like my first one. So I put it on that channel just to kind of get a feel for it. So
well, you got a pretty good amount of views going on already for a channel that's only got like what 3,000 something subs on it. So
not bad at all.
But yeah. So
also got some products to review too. So
yeah. So here's something else. If y'all did not know this, at least we have one reference date we can give you that we know for sure, because I heard it the other night through Mark. Mark, what was Smoke's official word on the return date?
She told me, I'll tell you right now. She told me the 17th. First it was the 10th, then she said 17th. So it just keeps going and going. So as of now, the 17th.
So that's the official word we've heard is the 17th, but obviously that date can change because it's already changed once.
Mm-hmm.
And the way things are going, it doesn't sound like they're getting better over there at all. So I could easily see that date even getting pushed out further.
Yeah, I asked her how many people died. I don't know if this is just for her area or all of China, but she said about 1,000. But that might just be for her little region. I don't know.
Well, there you go. I didn't know that was about to be thrown out.
Might as well put it in there.
Oh shit!
Like, oh, by the way, how many people are dead out there? Like,
yeah, that's a casual little chat between a company. Somebody just asked me if I've tried the White Owl Blackberry Mojito. No, I have not.
Did you hear? I was watching Unbox Therapy on his other channel, Lou Later, and it's starting to already hit like hockey players. You know that hockey players, their hockey sticks are custom made for them, and professional hockey players will use anywhere between like 2 to 6 sticks in a game because they go bad for them. They feel it's weird. I don't know what it is. I'm not a hockey professional or anything, but there all these hockey sticks are made in China, and they ain't got hockey sticks coming.
Damn.
Because of this, so it's starting to trickle. It's gonna start trickle. You're not hearing it from everyone, but it's gonna be everything. There's gonna be a shortage on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if the camera guys and everybody else are hurting. You know, that's all from China too.
Well, yeah, they're not getting new material. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, because folks, you got to remember, and obviously, you should be adults watching this show. So, pretty much everything that's surrounding you, it probably says "Made in China" on it. So that's where a lot of our stuff comes from.
The best is when people just take a shit on China products, like vaping, and they're probably typing into a phone "Made in China" as they're typing.
Damn near everything's made in China. So
yeah, you never realize how much shit comes from China. Like I didn't know that they bring wood from China, like to make shit here. I never knew that. Like wood
furniture. You know, the majority of your furniture in your house
made in China.
Depends on your if you're not buying the expensive shit, but the majority of shit it's all made in China.
So
yeah, I was watching something and they ship over fucking logs of wood. I'm like, wow.
It is pretty crazy. I'm, of course, I don't guess we've been into it that long yet, but if this keeps progressing along and things are pushed out further and further of being delivered, I'm curious, like on certain electronic stores and things like that, if you're going to start to see a shortage of things. So
a lot of out of stock shit.
I won't say the name just because I'd never asked if this would be cool, but I was told today that one of the people I dealing with vaping product wise, he's pretty nervous right now because he's got a shortage of things. Obviously, he's not getting product in right now, so he's a little concerned at the moment. But so hopefully,
complaining in chat that all these websites are out of stock on shit. I would guess that's why.
So, and I mean, at least because I can't speak for everything else, but I can speak a little bit for the vaping side of things. Obviously, this is devastating what's going on, but on top of it being devastating going on, it went on right around at the Chinese New Year, about the time product would start coming back to the U.S., and now you're not even going to see it for Lord knows how long.
You got the delay from the New Year, all production stopping on everything, and then this, and it's like,
you got a double whammy on this deal.
So it's scary if you sit and think about it, because if shit doesn't get better there anytime soon, we're looking at worst case, best case. I don't know. God, who knows? I'm not gonna even speculate when the next time we'll see something come out of there. Apple Vaping with Vic says Apple have said the next quarter will have an impact because of the coronavirus. Asus, Gigabyte, and Nvidia are reporting shortages coming in March because of zero production this month. Yeah, this is everything. This is what Vaping with Vic is talking about. Asus, Gigabyte, and Nvidia. This is all like companies that make computer parts.
So
Whether it's motherboards, fucking GPUs, all these companies.
yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
So things are going to get interesting here coming up real. And again, it's all about timing with things. So folks in the US have got to look at things like this. So the Chinese New Year happened. Now this is going on, which is even putting more of a delay into things. You think about it, May is right around the corner. When May comes and things are just kind of decided about vaping somewhat, it's all like in a big snowball right now that just building up. We don't know. I did hear a little bit of good news though. I don't know how this is going to play out. I think it's all way too early to even really speculate about, but what is the deal? And I'm certain y'all have heard it too about Trump wants to take like the tobacco side out of the FDA.
That's what I heard too.
Now, I don't know if that's something that would help or something that's even going to hinder things more. But again,
who would control or like regulate tobacco then?
They mentioned it in there, but believe me, I've forgotten already who it is.
I think they want to make a separate entity that's for tobacco. You know, someone said about Asus, they said came from Taiwan. They might be based out of Taiwan, but I'll give you a perfect example. Apple is based in the States, but they have their main manufacturing plant is in China, the iPhones. They also have other plants where they make other different models of the iPhone in India. And they also have a small area where they manufacture in Texas, right? We're over there, I think they're doing the expensive computers.
The Macs.
What's it called? The cheese grater one, whatever it's called.
Oh, the new iMac or whatever.
Yeah. For years, I always thought Apple products were made in California, and then like a few years ago, and I learned that everything's made in China. I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah, well, that's the way it was in the vaping game. Remember how everybody was saying the Goon and Reload were made in the States, and there's still people that actually think it. There's actually reviewers that think it. That's what's sad. But they're made in China. All that stuff.
Yeah, Apple products are made in China. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know when or how that would happen with the FDA. I can't imagine that's something that would happen overnight. Again, and who's to say that could even hurt us more? You don't know. You don't know anything until things happen. So, but
you're gonna hear more toward the end. Once March hits, that's all you're gonna hear. Mark my words, the media, everything. About all this, how there's nothing coming in and companies are suffering. A lot of companies are going to close down.
Yep.
So. The flavor ban in Washington. What's going on with that? Got lifted?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, I heard it got lifted. I didn't know any details about it.
I think Indoor Smokers did a video.
Yeah, that's why. It's funny because that's what I watched. I was just curious what he was doing lately, and he had an advocacy video. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah. He's like, we got our flavors back, and he went out shopping for flavors.
Well, that's awesome right there.
Oh, going back to the manufacturing, I see a lot of companies now. They're gonna start. You're gonna see how Mexico is gonna become huge for manufacturing.
Yeah.
A lot of companies are don't want to be that are strictly dealing with only China, or are gonna want to have different options to do like half in one country, some in another country, for just in case purposes. You never know.
A lot of people are saying it expired yesterday. Expired, not lifted, I believe.
Oh, it wasn't a bill. It was one of those where they gave, I think, a certain amount of months, and after that, I guess it expired.
Yeah, it expired all. I guess he spent
128 days later. It was a 3 month.
Okay.
Right? No, not 3 months. Oh God,
No, 4 months.
4 months.
Red Wing boots are not made in the USA. Yeah, they are. USA made. I think they have two different collections. They have like the cheap collection, and they have the USA made collection.
Dude, at this point in the game, I don't think anything's made in the U.S. anymore. I think when the U.S. companies have their shit made overseas, when it gets here, they just stamp a USA symbol.
No, there's still stuff being
I
made in
know,
the
I
States,
know.
but it's super expensive stuff.
I know.
I
Yeah,
think.
those boots are pricey. I'm positive they're made in the States.
Don't be too sure about that.
I just
Don't be
looked it
too
up.
sure.
It said Red Wing boots, USA made, heritage collection. So I'm assuming there's different collections. The China collection.
Terry wanted me to throw this out. He says, Sheboygan, we have a sex ban. I don't think anybody in Sheboygan has sex anymore, Terry.
I don't think so either.
I think
Terry
you're
has been
10.
late 10 years.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you what's not made in China.
What's that?
Right. It's gonna be like a funny little joke, but
And now the joke is dead because it's gone too long.
I'm getting
Jump
bad.
the gun.
Where the
Jump the gun.
Yeah, well, why don't we do this while you're trying to do your joke?
Oh my! Oh well, here we go. I can tell you that's not made in China. Woohoo!
That's Germany made, correct?
T.T.V, I think so.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get our. We're about to do something a little different tonight, but I want to get it done because tonight I noticed our two fellow comrades that have been absent from the YouTube scene for a while are returning tonight for a show. That would be Phil and Dimitri. But tonight we're going to do this. We're doing business class. And when you sit in business class, you got to be 21 years old to be in business class. You also have to be a U.S. resident to be in business class. And all I can tell you about business class is that business class will benefit you. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And Brad's will be sponsoring business class this evening. So with that being said, Mark, can I get a business? Hold on. Why am I asking? See, now your shit's flowing over to me. Mike, can I get a business class number first?
Of course you can, sir. Let's do business class number 23.
23. That was I think it was Michael Jordan's number, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that was Don Mattingly's number.
Michael Jordan. We got a 22 and a 24.
We always got the number that we don't need, right?
23. Here we go. There's a winner. Ashley Davis Brown.
Davis Brown. Ashley, what you need to do is contact me at stvapes72@gmail.com. I need you to send a photo ID with birth date, address, all that good stuff. And we're going to get you in business class and get you taken care of. And there we go. Mm-hmm. Now, let me just explain something about business class. Because I had this happen and it's happened and it's happened. Let me explain something about business class. When y'all contact me about business class, I get your business handled for you. But your business is not going to happen overnight, much less it's going to happen in 2 to 3 days. Business normally takes roughly about a week to get handled. So please do not contact me numerously about business class. It gets handled. It gets handled every week.
Are you trying to say that someone's been contacting you?
Yeah,
yes.
I heard a story that somebody expected next day service for their expected 24-hour business class.
Yes, and it does not work like that. It takes a little while for business to happen. So thank you very much. That's all that'll be said about that. Mm-hmm. So here we are. We're at that last 5-minute mark of the True Vapor Show. Have we got any final words for this evening before we ride off into the sunset?
The GT4 is not riding in business class. So it may, though, very shortly. This may end up next to the
Trilogy?
no, the one that ST recommended for $200 something. That was garbage. Not garbage, but the Skatua.
Wow. You're calling a Skatua garbage?
Not garbage. Okay.
You said it, not me.
Nope.
Take that back. Not garbage. Just not worth the money.
I heard it.
Oh, so you're not liking it.
But I am trying to purchase the new Skatua.
Let me ask you this. You don't even have freaking juice, a build, or anything in it, and you're already saying that you don't care for it?
No, I said hopefully I don't like it like the Skatua. So I don't know. It looks nice. The deck looks nice.
I've heard nothing but good things about the GTA or GT4, whatever the fuck. But
Good.
GTA, right? Grand Theft Auto.
that's why I got GTA in the head right now for some reason. But I've heard good things. I've never tried one, but you never know. I've heard some people swear by them, but it is a single coil. I don't know what kind of vaping experience you're going to get off of it, but
I'm also thinking like, why did Steven want to sell it so bad? Does it suck that bad to where he wanted to sell it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Adrian, what do you know about high-end stuff?
Absolutely.
Adrian's buying like clone billet boxes and stuff like that. He won't even buy the real deal. So don't talk about high end to me, son.
Is he buying clone cigarettes too?
That's what I was wondering. I wonder if he's buying the Procter Gamble little generic ones that look like Newports but aren't actually Newports.
When I was watching that show Broken on Netflix, I didn't know they had clone cigarettes too.
Oh yeah, you know where they come from, right?
Where? China?
Hell yeah. Pack full of coronavirus for your pleasure. But so anyway, I think that's all we've got for this evening. Battery Mooch, what's going on? Look at him. He says, I'm late. Yes, you are, sir. You are a little late this evening, but I do have a replay coming up. No, you don't. See, he's going to fight me. He just wants that attention. Look at him. I have an authentic billet box. You got pictures of them. You probably go on the internet and look at them, but actually in your hand, no, you don't, sir. No, you don't. But anyway, we are going to wrap things up. As always, thank you for watching. Go do this. I believe it's on Basardo's channel. I'm pretty certain it is. Go over there, check out the Smoker Show beginning here in about 2 minutes. Tell them that ST and the crew sent y'all over to go watch them.
Shout out to Save the Vapor. Apparently he's in the hospital, gallbladder issues.
Oh, well.
Get better soon, man.
Oh, shit, get better, man.
Yeah, get better, man. Also, big shout out to my boy, because I almost forgot to do this, and Lord knows I'll never hear the end of it. Big shout out to the oldest motherfucker in vaping, Marvin, son of a bitchin' Norton, who's sitting there eating his popcorn, eating his little rice pudding, and watching the show up on the big screen. Big shout out to you, Marvin.
Yep.
And as always, I hadn't seen him in a little bit. He just started to circulate again. Our man, PK. Good old PK. We love you, brother. PK's out there in California. Ex-law enforcement officer. Full-time drug dealer now. We love you, PK. Keeping it real, sir. So, all right, we're going to get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget the Vape Team Thursday night. And on Sunday, man, there ain't no telling what the hell's going to happen. What is going to happen on Sunday night? Anything? Because this past Sunday night was a little bit like...
I actually had fun this past Sunday.
It was a little... Well, yeah, because you have fun talking all this weird shit on the phone calls, So, I don't know. Anyway, we're out of here. Smooth transition out. See you next Tuesday. Gosh damn, that shit is so smooth. We will catch y'all next week.